jumped on YouTube and I saw this from Sweaticle stating that raid racing is ruined. I'm kind of curious as to what he means by this, and is he going to fess up to cheating himself? A lot of people that were competing in this race were cheating, and it made it seem like it wasn't really a race. I don't know what it truly means anymore about it. It's just a weird place right now. So let's see what Sweaticle has to say.
He posted this Google Doc, which you can see like the Raid Hub links that will take you and show you.
When I first saw this tweet, I did not want to digest it. And what I mean by that was I just scrolled by it, you know. I was like, yeah, I know people cheated. Everybody knows that, right? I thought this was something that was known in the community because everybody, well, you know what? I can't really say everybody, but it seems like it's common now for people that are running or people that are competing in this race to copy off of others. That's cheating. A lot of people were going against the black screens and the muting of the mics. Well, this is what happens when people are copying people's answers.
So this means that people were very, very obviously and knowingly playing or potentially paying cheaters to get a top 100 clear in this raid.
No, I think people were paying cheaters just to simply probably just get the emblem. I don't know if they were just trying to get 100. Maybe they were trying to get the exotic. I don't know. I don't think they were. The raid race is not as prestigious as it used to be.
The top 100 teams, or 354 out of 600 players in the top 100 for this raid race, cheated or played with a cheater or paid to play with a cheater.
That scout you were playing with is a cheater. You were playing with a cheater too. What is going on, man?
This is probably one of the most disgusting instances of losing competitive integrity in a competitive environment that I've ever seen. It's both embarrassing for the people that cheated and for the developer, Bungie. This is disgusting.
No, it's not. Don't pull Bungie into this, man. No. No, this has nothing to do with Bungie, bro. It has nothing to do with Bungie. If anything, yeah, it has nothing to do with Bungie because they did not give the title to cheaters. Did they? No, they did not. Why? First place is all that matters. If the team nuts were cheating, then this will be a whole different story. Don't pull Bungie into this. Come on, son.
And let me just make it clear. Cheating is not just a problem for Destiny 2. It's a problem for the broader gaming market. You see this in all sorts of games nowadays, whether it's for ego, for money. There's a lot of reasons that people do it. But in this instance, it's really sad because there's probably going to be actually nothing done about it. Even if they ban the players that cheated, which is what they should do, it's not going to do anything. There's no real repercussions for that.
No, you don't understand what you're saying. Because if they ban these cheaters, then what about the people that sent out scouts to cheat? They don't need to ban anybody because everybody cheated. Because everybody cheated. I don't know about the team nuts. Maybe they were the first legit clear. They didn't get any notes. They figured everything out by themselves. They already knew Thunderlord was cracked and they used Thunderlord. Maybe they did not use Thunderlord. I did not watch their full raid clear, so I'm like ignorant to that. But bro, let me know in the comments, how do you view cheating? Is cheating off someone's answers cheating? When I was in school, it was, bro.
Now, if Bungie decided to pull a play out of the Epic Games playbook, I think it would deter a lot of people from cheating. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Fortnite recently sued a cheater who had cheated in a competitive Fortnite tournament and sued this guy for $175,000.
This event is not the same level. You cannot do that with Fortnite. Fortnite, when somebody wins, They get money. They get cash money. This money that they're getting is from sponsors. It's from people's wallets. This event is only for a belt. The winners don't get any cash. It's not that serious. It's not.
I do think part of what will help this is implementing strict rules for the next World's First race. Obviously, I think the biggest thing, which I think is a very reasonable requirement, is to just have one person on your team streaming. We could go back and forth and argue whether or not they have to unblur their screen or unmute their comms or whatever. But I think something needs to get figured out, because if nothing is done, this will only continue to get worse.
It's so insane because this is an event where if you have popularity like Dado and Glad and Sweaticle himself, you make bank without even getting first. When does that even happen? This man started the video saying he was in 84th place. This man was in 84th place getting in first place check, bro. A ZE Cross. I don't even know where he placed. This man was getting cash. All the ads they were playing across 2 platforms, maybe even 3 platforms. Maybe they were getting donations. Maybe they were getting subscribers. This is a big event, bro. And you got hundreds of thousands, 10,000s of people watching you, bro. You getting some kind of check, bro, for participating. You don't care about the belt at that point. That's why you were sending out the scouts. All you wanted to do was get the emblem. Well, honestly, I don't know anybody's motive, but man.
84th place, again, still, am I happy with that? Yes. Like, if I never win another raid in my life, that's okay, because I'm proud of what I've done, and I still like to do it because I very much enjoy the competitive spirit of it.
You see, it's like a weird conversation that we're having, bro, because he's saying that he won a raid, you know? So it's more so of beating the raid within the time frame that they're giving you. I believe it's like 48 to 72 hours. If you do that, you've won. You're not competing against the other racers. So what are we talking about?
I've always been a competitive person, and I want to continue to do it going forward, but we really have to set a standard on cheating and making sure that there is an even playing field and people aren't doing some very suspicious stuff.
This is like, it's really hard for me to listen to this, man, because it's like, man, let them take those scouts away, man.
I don't want to sit here and say raid racing is over, but you guys need to be very vocal to Bungie and let them know that something actually needs to be done about this. I don't wish everybody and their mother to be sued, but something has got to give. Otherwise, we're going to lose our competitive integrity. We're going to lose our...
If there's no money involved, this is just for play, right? If you want to compete and you competing on a high level, every competition's on a high level, there is money involved. I think spelling bees even have more competitive integrity, because if you win the spelling bee, you're getting cash. Bro, if you win this race, you're not getting any type of cash, bro. Nuts. They didn't get any type of cash unless they selling their belts. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Bungie did start to pay out paychecks and whatnot, but I highly doubt it. Somebody would have to prove me wrong in that department, but I'm pretty sure the team of nuts, they didn't get no check, and they still just as rich as they were before this entire raid race started, bro. Unless they got some cash. That's why people were blacking out their screens and blurring it out, because of all the cash they could have pulled in if they did stream. That's why people are streaming, for the cash, for the participation reward. And that is the cash from the ad revenue, bro. We are the ones that reward the racers. Bro, come on, man. Stop trying to bite the hand that feeds you, bro. Bungie could just say, this is done. We ain't doing no more raid races, because it's just too much drama. The community just creates too much drama over nothing. And they would be highly valid for doing so. Come on, man. You need to be more vocal. This is what I've been talking about in my videos, bro. You are weaponizing your community. You're telling them to go attack Bungie, bro. Trying to make Bungie the big bad when they're not, bro. Bungie did nothing here but try to give us a wonderful moment. This raid racing was a community event anyway. And then Bungie started to do belts and stuff and whatnot. This is what the community has created. Bungie is just supporting it. So if you want all these changes, then use your community to enforce those rules. Make your own raid race. Get your own belt. This is not Bungie's job, bro. Man, this is crazy. Let me know how you all feel down in the comments. Really happy I watched this video. Thank you, Sweaticle, for your thoughts. And I'll see you in the next one, baby. Peace and one love.